Hi, how's it going? Here's my vlog for February 6th at 4:45 p.m. on Thursday. Day. I'm trying to finish up my timeline template. I'm feeling under extreme pressure for that because I feel like I'm not that far away, and like I'm frustrated that it doesn't look like good enough in the menu part. Like on my timeline, I have the dates to go in the past in numbers, and then I switched them to like icons of numbers, and like it got kind of hard for me. So I was like, you need both. You need the images of the numbers, but also it's spelled out, written out. So I need to fix that for all of them. But then I tried to set that up, but one of the images, 2500, like wouldn't appear online, and I couldn't figure out why, because it was, the name of it was 2500K, and I saw that it was online, and I was like, actually I should look. Oh yeah, maybe I should try. And then I uploaded it via my server, and it still didn't get up. So, but once I do that, I can copy it off of that and paste it to the rest of the pages. So I'm finishing up like the first bit. It's kind of hard to describe. All the links to all the other pages, countries, and then I'll go in and I'm opening up where it's only like one part of the world. But when I do the tying it up in the end, I'm just gonna open up all of the ones on the template that has everything for all the countries that I copy it from, and then open all of them up in each time period, and then just go and finish them up one by one. But once it gets done, well, then the next step would be to put in the future timeline, which is ChatGPT made. So that'll be interesting, and then later on I'll fine tune it. But that'll be fun to use ChatGPT to predict the future. But and then I did it for every country, every decade, for 1900, 1950, 1950 to 2000, and then for every year for 2000 to 2005 and 2005 to 2010. It's kind of on pages on my timeline. But yeah, so but I'm trying to fix the menu for now. That's what I'm feeling pressured to do. I really desperately need to get in shape or exercise, because like my back, I feel like my whole body is like in pain from atrophy, like today, like my back and everything. And I need to start allocating time to actually like lift weights and all the everything. Yeah, so I mean, I did figure out, and I did a video on my main channel the other day, that I found a way to do it by studying my timeline. Because you can study the timeline while you walk or run or ride a bike. Because all you have to do is, like I could even work this while I'm doing the video with my finger. But yeah, I wanted to pass that one. And then there's a couple of things that I would change on it. For the 16 teens, I have the first printed song, Parthenia. But I want to switch it to the King James Bible, because King James Bible is so well known. And then the semester or the decade right after that was when they made the first dictionary. But yeah, I want to pass this test, and then so I can make the other one. But so that's a reason to ride and run inside. But so anyways, I think I'll do that. I think I'll get to a stopping point as soon as I finish the finish the template. Yeah, that could be a little bit of time though. I don't know. Seems like it's not that far away, but because I want to fix it so that I can then jump around it and test the link. Like so far it's just a theory that I can zip around, because the idea is that you switch off your brain because you're trying to concentrate. Yeah, you're trying to concentrate on like feeling history, understanding history. So you have to get your brain in a relaxed state. And so if you have to take your brain out of that focused state just to link around to get to even just to see, it takes you out of your trance. So you need like an assistant basically to help you take you all around, and that's what that is. So you can just to get someone else where else really quickly. It's just a couple of links, and so I want to practice that. Practice linking around it, and I haven't done that yet because it hasn't been fixed. And then but then there's another one. All of the different countries. I did a thing. This was like 10 years ago when I built a little link that puts it for all the different countries, and not all the pages have them, but I was thinking about fixing those up and pasting those everywhere. Man, I'm getting kind of groggy. I think I might have a nap after this. But yeah, I can fix it first, like, because now I can give it a font for all the different regions. And yeah, and then the Google Earth links to them. But so yeah, so that's another thing that I have to add. So it might be a little while, a little time. So, but I'm gonna do the menu first, and if I can finish that, maybe that'll give me a stopping point to get exercise. Yeah. My gym membership expired the other day, so I can't go there. So I have to do everything in here now. But and they're the clubhouse, I guess, weight room. But there's a pool there. But I applied for a job yesterday. I think I applied for a few jobs. Applied for another job as a multi-site groundskeeper, and I think it's for the city of Boulder. But I applied for a job as like a mountain bike climbing, kayaking guide for summer camps for kids, but avid for fitness. And if they hire me, that's I guess seasonal. I guess they start in May or something. So I would have to, I guess, get a job in the meantime. Yeah, supplement that. Yeah, but if they hire me, I'm gonna want to get in shape. But and then I applied for today. My mom drove me down. She helped me organize. I had to go in and apply for another HELOC loan. And it turns out my HELOC loan automatic payment got deactivated, and so I owed it for 2 months now. And so, he submitted it to get it increased to whatever I could increase to. I didn't get the maximum for some reason, and it wasn't enough because I had to spend all this money on all these things piled up. Yeah, so I had to pay that off. And had to go down there and then come back here and get the insurance, because the insurance was I clicked on 25 insurance policy for HOA, and they didn't the link took me to 24, and so I had to come back here to call them to email it to me, or and fix the link. But and also second page of the K1 they needed, and oh yeah, I had to pay, get my checkbook. But so I got a barbecue hamburger there. But and on the way back, I think the first time I handed my resume into a little supermarket, artisanal supermarket over there in 28th and Canyon, next to IHOP. What are they called? Can't remember, but yeah, they were advertising, and they were the only place that I had applied to. They were like, yeah, just bring in your resume instead of some fancy online. So the girl thought that it was cool that I was a river guide in Moab. But And then I emailed a lady who I was supposed to meet for an interview about taking care of old people. Oh no, no, yeah, over at the old people home at the fancy old people's home right on Boulder Creek with all the tennis courts. And because I couldn't do the interview last week because I didn't have like my brand new Social Security card and CPR card, but now I have those. And then scheduled for a phone interview tomorrow at noon with somebody for taking care of old people. So yeah, I got some hiring things coming through. I have to apply to some more jobs. It's super hard to apply for jobs, and I'm like frantically trying to get done with my website. It gobbles up all of my time, so I can't do anything else. But when I'm working on it, I can tell that I'm finishing it. So yeah, I think that's what I think I'm gonna finally finish up the last countries where I was sweeping across. It's the same for just yeah the one region. So yeah, and then that'll give me that'll give me time to be able to run and ride on the bike while I'm studying for the test. There were a couple of things I had to move a couple icons. One was in the wrong, like in science when it should have been in culture. Can't remember which ones those are. This phone is on like password, so I can't open it. And then there was another thing. I was gonna read. Oh yeah, the King James Bible. Anyway, oh man, I'm groggy. I'm gonna go to sleep. So I'm like super frantically like I really want to pass this test. So oh yeah, but I got weed. I still have a little bit of weed. So I'm baked because yesterday I found $16 in my pocket, and so that's cash, and they only take cash at the weed place. So I was like, oh, I'm supposed to smoke weed one last time because I just recently stopped smoking weed. I had to stop because I ran out of inhalers, and I don't have an insurance policy that will allow me to buy the inhaler. So and I need to clear up my brain and stuff, but because I was smoking weed over the last month because I was working on my site again. So yeah, I haven't worked without weed on my site for very long yet because that money came right when I was going to quit this. So if I get bored, from the site, then yeah, that'll be time for me to work out. So that'll be cool to be able to balance those two things. Because now I have to work out in my house because I don't have the gym membership anymore. So yeah, if I can pull that off. The problem is I always get too, obsessed. How do you stay on top of the site so that it keeps moving forward? I'm listening to a lot of Patrick Boyle does economics like documentaries, and then I'm drawing a blank. But the book I'm reading on Audible is I'm like realizing how tired I am. Oops, Audible's not opening. And now I'm curious. Oh yeah, the Sigmund Freud collection. I haven't been listening to the books for a while. Yeah, dude, I'm like the absolute end of my rope physically. Like, I mean, and luckily I'm not that far away from finishing my timeline. I kind of believe in like serendipity. I'm end of my rope physically, but also almost done with the template. It seems like, and also financially at the end of my rope. I can't pay my bills. I have less money in my bank account or my checking account than I have bills, automatic bills to come out. And like not even counting like what I'd had to spend on food. I got $325 of groceries at the beginning of last month. And I still have, I'm like out of most of it, but I still have some food from it. So I'm going to try to go all this month and not get any groceries until next month. So, and I don't have to pay property taxes until April 20th. But I have to pay them in full, so that's I can do that other procrastination. Yeah, and I also can't wait to finish Timeline to do a demo on the linking and everything. So much stuff that I have to do at the same time. So that's what I'm doing. It's interesting that I kind of don't care what job I get. Like, I'm applying to all these different jobs, like every job, so that because it would increase the chances that I would get a job. But like, as I'm thinking, like, they hire me, I get a job here. I'm kind of like, don't care. I don't care which one, because all of them are like in town, like close, and that's all I care about. And I'm hoping that I'll only have to do the job like a year or something, because I want to. I want to tie up my timeline and live the life of my website proposes, where I'm just training, studying. Yeah, anyways. But if it's a part-time job, maybe I could do it longer. I'm not applying for full-time, so yeah, part-time, maybe for even longer than that. Yeah, a few years. I don't know. But I think that my website, I'm onto something, dude. Like, I think my website's going to go viral with it. So that's why I'm kind of obsessed with just sticking around fixing it. I mean, whenever I actually dance around the site, I can't believe how undeveloped it is. So I really want to at least bring up to date all of the stuff with it. Man, I'm getting so tired that I'm forgetting what I'm talking about. So this is my video log, my daily video log for February 6, 502. And I was just watching on my YouTube. Maybe I'll do it as I take my nap. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez doing an hour and a half long tutorial on what's happening to the government now. And I'm like, nice. That'll be the first time I see a actual politician describing their job in America and everything. I was wondering why they didn't do it by now. So that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna that it's I guess there's the coup going on. Anyways, that's enough. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Talk to you tomorrow.